You don't stay silent because you're weak. You stay silent because you were conditioned to. You stay silent because you know how the world is. You stay silent because you know it's golden. You stay silent because your environment taught you to stay silent. They're wondering, why is it that you keep all that pain inside of you? But you mask it with a smile, though. You bundle all that pain up inside of you. They say go see a therapist. You don't even feel comfortable going to see a therapist. Why? Because society taught you how to. You go online and you see how people who open up about what they're going through get torn down. They get torn down, they get mocked, they get laughed at, they get ridiculed. You try to open up with people that you consider your close relatives, your close friends. And even they themselves didn't have answers because they got their own stuff that they're dealing with. They got their own problems. Why is it that it is so difficult to open up in these days? Why? But you found your way to let go. You found your way to overcome whatever it is that you're dealing with. You've had to deal with so much from a young age. You've been dealing with it all by yourself. You try to tell pops and moms. They got their own stuff that they're dealing with. They don't have the time to attend to you. So you knew you had to figure it out. You probably got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Sometimes even when you tell them, they themselves don't have the answers. So that taught you to go within yourself for answers. And to be honest, if you approach it the right way, you will get to realize that it is the safest and the best option. Too many people are suffering in silence. Too many people are keeping wounds that they should open up to the world about within themselves because of shame. Because they feel like nobody will be able to relate. Because they feel like nobody would give them the right advice. Welcome to Frequency in Motion. This video today, I just wanted us to get up close and talk about why people don't feel comfortable opening up in today's world. You would think that social media is exposing a whole lot. And it is. But it is not exposing it in a way that would get us to arrive at collective solutions. It is exposing it in ways that keep us collectively confused. And you see it. You see it clearly. Sorry, I keep wiping my nose, y'all. It's a little bit cold, but I had to come out and lock in this video for y'all. The way within is the best way. You don't shut down. You don't shut down. You contemplate. You do everything to align yourself. And I know that's what you're doing, because you got to see that everybody's busy doing their own thing. Everybody is running around trying to structure their lives accordingly. And you're getting to see that people don't have the time to attend to you as you might have expected. So it is perfectly fine to go within yourself. Sit with yourself and ask yourself those hard-hitting questions. Those questions that you know you can't really ask, or you don't feel comfortable asking anyone, because you know they're not going to give you the right answer. Questions that you know others are asking themselves, but they probably wouldn't voice it out loud. Certain things you will realize that it is better to sit with yourself and come to a conclusion within yourself and live out that conclusion even if you don't speak on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you get to realize that it is not about feeling overwhelmed and worried and always contemplating situations that gets you to feel wholesome, but it is arriving at the conclusion, arriving at the result within your mind first. If you know that you are sad, it is not sadness that you should be dwelling in. It is happiness that you should be stepping into. If you know that you need love in your life, don't be projecting hate. It is love that you should cultivate within your mind. Step into it and live out love. Be love. In truth. Yes. Be the positive result that you are looking for. Sometimes opening up does not necessarily mean you have to talk to someone. You could talk to yourself. And talking to yourself doesn't mean that you're crazy. It just means that you're aware of that internal person, that pure inner person that has not been tainted and that cannot be tainted by the world. And you have a full-blown dialogue with this higher inner person. You must trust your own voice first before you even get to trusting in any other voice in the world. Sometimes opening up just means going out for a walk like I did today. Stepping out into nature that is our sacred sanctuary where cleansing happens automatically, where grounding happens automatically. Sometimes opening up means releasing without feeling the need to want to always overcome every challenge. You release the challenge. Even if you feel like there is no one that you could trust to open up to, sometimes standing at a cliff like this one and just staring off into nothing is part of opening up. Looking at nature interplay and seeing that everything is vibrational intelligence is part of opening up. We should not contemplate too much, and we should not make life complicated. We're only here for a short amount of time. Enjoy your stay. Make the best of your time. Do not hold on to grudges. Do not hold on to anything that is going to keep dead weight on your heart. Release it. Let it go. You don't need anybody's permission to feel and to be free and to live truth. You don't need anybody's permission. My dear, beloved listeners, I love y'all. And I appreciate each and every one of you. This marks the end of my walk today. Thank you so much for listening. Please, do feel free to always connect with me if ever the need arises. I'll be looking forward to reading your comments. Until next time, remain blessed, remain in the light, and remain enlightened.